think something's a little different on the C30. Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to Shifting Lanes. My name's Chad. This is my recently making proper boost 2008 Volvo C30. If you missed yesterday's episode, I definitely recommend you check it out because I get a little excited. At any rate, today we're going to go over all the other stuff we've done to the car while we were waiting for this boost issue to be figured out. And probably the best part are those wheels. If those wheels look a little familiar to you, that's because their former home was on Hanson's S60R. He, as some of you may know, is selling that car, so instead of giving some lucky purchaser these awesome Koenig wheels, I got them. I took them from him. I sort of just walked out of the shop with them and... These are mine now. Here we have our old 1552 wheel and our brand, well, new to me, Koenig flow-formed wheel. Now, why, if I like those so much, am I switching to these? Well, there's a few reasons. Number one, these are heavy. This is probably the chief reason why I'm swapping them out. These wheels, without any tire, weigh about 23 pounds. These bad boys weigh 19. So I know 4 pounds may not sound like a lot, but trust me, when it's on your wheels, that is a lot of unsprung weight. That could be slowing us down. Now, the downside to going to these wheels are, if we just stand them up here. Now, the downside, as you can see, is we got just a whole lot more rubber on the 1552s. That's because they're an 18 by 8.5, which means we could fit 245 40s on her. These are 235 45s. Now, it is a Bridgestone tire. I think they're the Potenza RE. Yeah, they're the Potenza RE71Rs. These are fantastic tires. In theory, these should grip a little better than the Federals we have on here. Like I've said in previous videos, these Federals surprised the hell out of me, especially the price point they're at. But this is just a much better wheel and tire setup. It'll make the car itself just that much lighter, that much quicker, that much more responsive. So off with the old, on with the new. Now, that does mean that these bad boys, the 1552 Integrales in silver, well, these are for sale. So if you want these, if you want to make me an offer on them, I guarantee you I'll get you at them a really good deal. Contact at Shifting Lanes, and we'll gladly try to make a deal with you. So if you want some sweet old school 90s rally spec wheels, hit us up. The second thing we did to her, and this was done by Long Valley Auto Works while they were figuring out the boost issue, was some basic general maintenance. That's timing belt, and I had the cam seals done. Also, the accessory belt was done because they were in there, and it's not all that complicated once you get everything removed. And lastly, and what I'm really most excited about, is we put a new tune in her. If you know, I've been running the Elevate tune, and Elevate's tune is really, really good. It's an awesome starter tune. It's great for what this car was and everything like that, but thanks to some friends and things like that, I got the opportunity to work with the guys over at Shark Performance. And Shark makes a really awesome tune for these cars. They fine-tune every last part, every last little detail you have on these cars. And the best part is that they'll work with me. They'll continue to work on the tune while I have the car. So we're not 100% there yet. We have actually a small part that we're going to replace that should help the tune, because we're still only at 15 pounds of boost, but we've isolated what could be holding us back, and we're going to be replacing that part in a future video. And then we should be making somewhere around 17, 18 pounds of boost. And once we get there, we're going to take her back to the dyno, see what the final result is as far as horsepower is concerned, horsepower, torque, all of that fun stuff. And then, after a few more videos, or hopefully very soon, we're going to be going to the drag strip and taking on a Type R. If the season allows, if the weather holds out, I'm really hoping we get one last really good day before we take that car on. I want to thank the guys over at Shark. I really want to thank the guys, Don, over at Elevate. I got a ton of his stuff on my car. Intake manifolds, exhaust, downpipe, intercooler piping, hard piping for the intake. You guys watched my videos. You know just how much Elevate stuff I have on this car, and I really love all of it. It's just I got a chance to work with these guys. They a lot of people have come up to me and said they make the best KO4 or stock turbo tune you can get your hands on. They are really pricey, but the upshot is again, you get that support. You get, basically, they're going to work with you until you get as close to the perfect tune as you possibly can. Yeah, I think the next video is, I've owned this car for just over a year. The 1 year anniversary was a couple weeks ago. The first, actually 2 days ago, was the first shipment of parts I actually got for this car, which were the front axles. So I'm going to give you a 1 year report, what we've done, what went wrong, what I love about the C30, and what I'd change if I had the means. It should be a fun video to make. Then we're going to have our resident reviewer. If you haven't caught up, the reason Hanson's selling the S60R is because he's going to be focusing on doing all of Shifting Lane's reviews. So if you're in the market for a new car, definitely check out some of his reviews. He does a really awesome job with them. They are top notch. Who better to actually test drive what is effectively the finished product of the C30 than our resident reviewer in Hanson. Can't wait to see what he thinks of the car. Then again, like I said, dyno, then hopefully in amongst those videos, we'll be going to the track, and we'll see where we're at up against a Type R. It's a pretty tall mountain to climb. I wish I could have gotten some more things done to her, but yeah, I've pretty much run out of my budget. So that's it for this one, guys. I really want to thank you for watching. If you want, hit me up on social media at Shifting Lanes or at Chenedy83. Really enjoyed talking to all you guys on there. A lot of you gave me a ton of really awesome support, really awesome suggestions when we were fighting the boost issue, so I want to take a moment and thank all of you for that. If you want to help support the channel, we have an awesome Teespring page. You can get some sweet hoodies now that fall's in the air and winter's coming. We have C30, S60R, V70R, the Hellwinkle hoodies, and all of that fun stuff. So if you want to support the channel and get yourself some really awesome swag, definitely head to the link down below. But for this one, guys, that's a wrap, and I'll catch you next time.